Hello. The purpose of this video is to give academic advising for finalizing students in the Department of Computing. This advice is for the 2020-21 academic year. So you are on an academic journey. You should be nearing the end, being in third year. And so you have to bear in mind the graduation requirements. So for most of the programs, unless otherwise specified, you're going to have a minimum of 24 credits at level 1, of which 18 have to come from within the Faculty of Science and Technology. Now recall, except for the Software Engineering Mobile Application Technologies program, which has a few more level 1 courses, there are only 15 credits available for computing students at level 1 from within the Department of Computing. Therefore, students have to go outside of the department to take other courses. So ensure that you have satisfied this requirement. Some students think they have graduated and then they realize they can't because they have not met the in-faculty credit requirement. So make sure you satisfy that in third year if you have not done so already. You're also going to need to have a minimum of 60 advanced credits. Credits for your major must be satisfied. In a subsequent slide, I'm going to show you the number of advanced computing credits that you need for each discipline. Then you have to have your foundation courses satisfied. So you must take either Found 1014 or Found 1019 and Found 1301 and Found 1101. Now you can substitute Found 1301 or Found 1101 with a foreign language, but you must have Found 1014 or 1019, and you must have a minimum of 9 foundation courses, but credits, sorry. But you must have these 3. Now, every program has a number of advanced computing credits requirements. So for the BSc and BA computer science programs, you're going to need a minimum of 39 advanced computing credits. And remember, advanced means they're either from levels 2 or 3. We specify for computing 30 of those credits, and then 9 of those credits have to come from your electives. For information technology, you are to take a minimum of 42 advanced credits. We specify 39, and 3 of those will come from your electives. For software engineering, you need a minimum of 39 advanced computing credits. And by the way, when I say advanced computing, that means the codes can be either comp, SWEN, or info. For the computer studies option, you need a minimum of 33 from comp courses and info, and we specify those. And then you need an additional 27 from either computing, mathematics, economics, or management. The Software Engineering Mobile Application Technologies program is a bit special in that we specify all the courses that you have to take. And therefore, I have not put any advanced computing credits because there you have to just satisfy certain courses. Okay, so you are on a journey, and at third year, you're going to need to take comp. If you're studying computer science, you're going to need to have comp 3101, comp 3220, comp 3161, and comp 3901. Remember, these are just the core courses. You also have electives. If your major is information technology, we'll expect that you would have comp 3161, comp 3901, info 3105, info 3110, info 3155, info 3170, info 3180. And if your major is software engineering general, then we expect that you'd have SWEN 3130, SWEN 3145, SWEN 3185, SWEN 3920, and comp 3911. Now, please remember, only sign up for courses whose prerequisites you have. As a general department policy, we do not grant overrides to students to advance if they're missing prerequisites. We do not want situations where students advance to third year, they might be ready to graduate, but they haven't completed a second, or even worse, a first year course on computing. So make sure you satisfy your prerequisites. We try to help you to do that by not advancing you. So make sure you satisfy your prerequisites. So if you're studying computer science, at the in first semester, we expect that you will take Comp 3101 and Comp 320, and then one computing elective, and 2 more elective courses. In the second semester, we expect that you will take Comp 3161 and Comp 3901, and another computing elective, and some other elective from anywhere in the university, and then your third foundation course. If your major is software engineering general, in the first semester we expect that you will take SWEN 3130, SWEN 3145, a computing elective, and then in the second semester we expect that you will take SWEN 3165, SWEN 3185, SWEN 3920, which actually runs into the summer, and Comp 3911, and your third foundation course. If your major is information technology, we will expect that you will take Info 3105 and Info 3170 in semester 1, a computing elective. And then in the second semester, we expect that you take Comp 3161, Comp 3901, Info 3110, Info 3155, Info 3180, and your third foundation course. If your major is the computer studies option, we will expect that in the first semester you will take Comp 3101, Comp 3220, and then some elective course, actually 3 elective courses from either Comp, Math, Econ, or Management. Remember, these have to be advanced credits. And then the second semester, we expect that you will take Comp 3161, Comp 3901, Info 3110, and then you will take 2 more elective courses from either computing, mathematics, or economics or management, and then your third foundation course. If your major is software engineering, mobile application technologies, in the first semester we will expect that you take SWEN 3001, SWEN 3003, SWEN 3120, SWEN 3145, Chinese 2001, and then the second semester, this will be in China, by the way, SWEN 3002, SWEN 3004, SWEN 3000, and SWEN 3165. And recall that the Software Engineering Mobile Application Technologies program has a different fee structure. It costs roughly $10,000 US per year to take these courses. And so in the second semester, we expect that you will take Comp 3912, SWEN 3920, SWEN 4002, and Chinese 2002. Now, we have asked you to consider some elective courses. What are some elective courses you can take? Well, there's Comp 3162, Data Science Principles. As you are probably aware, data science is one of these hot topics. So what's this course about? Well, the course introduces you to the basic concepts in data analysis, and you get a hands-on experience applying different techniques to and algorithms to analyze data. Why take this course? Data analytics is very, very hot today, and the content will cover the process and techniques that will form the foundation for a data science career. And there are practical examples in this course using projects. You can do text mining with Twitter, for example. Another elective course, which is taught by me, is the Principles of Computer Networking course. And in this course, you're going to learn about the principles that underlie the construction of a global scale network, like the internet. You will learn about technology behind things like YouTube and Netflix, right? Technology that we all use. You will learn about congestion control. One of these things, it's a big idea in computer networking. And if you understand some congestion control, you can become a better mobile or web developer. So that's one reason why we're studying these things. You also learn how to build simplified versions of routing protocols. And then you learn how computers are able to deal with errors when they're communicating, which can help you again if you get to the hardware space or even when you're developing your own protocols. So another elective course you might take is COM365, two language processors, which reveals the magic behind interpreters and compilers. So when you were in first year, you learned how to program in Python. And Python is an interpreted language. Then the second year, you learned that at the hardware level, there are only zeros and ones. How many of you ever wondered how the text you typed into your Python program became the instructions that make your computer do what you command? Well, that was all possible because of an interpreter. So why might you want to take this course? This course empowers you to build parsers for artificial languages, such as programming languages. It also enables you to build translators between artificial languages and also to build efficient converters between some arbitrary structured data formats. So it gives you some insight into why processing natural languages is hard and why different programming languages seem to have different execution speeds. So I've seen where students have actually used the knowledge from this course in building their group projects. So some students have built projects where they were able to accept some input, some mathematical input entered as a string, and then they're able to interpret that and carry out some operations. You also learn about why some languages use a virtual machine, such as Java and C#, and then the trade-offs that are involved in providing the freedom from declaring types. Okay, you also learn how the computer automatically manages memory to avoid memory leaks. If you have programmed in a language like C or C++, you're probably aware of memory leaks. Whereas in Java, well, there's a garbage collector. And so you learn how the computer automatically manages memory in a course like this. And then for the first time, we're at Mona, we're offering SWEN 3001, Android application development. And what's this course about? Well, it's going to introduce you to the nuances with mobile development. You get an introduction to mobile application toolkits and design frameworks. So why might you take this course? Well, you might want to bring your ideas to life, right? We see today, everyone wants to go mobile and web. So you learn how to bring these ideas to life. You learn how to deal with a myriad of form factors, ranging from an Android TV, Android Wear, Android Auto. You also use Google libraries to build bleeding edge applications. There are other elective courses. There's Comp 2130, which is systems programming. And then there's Comp 370, which is theory of computation, and Info 3435. All of these courses will be offered in the second semester. We have other courses on the books, such as Comp 3192, Comp 3410, Comp 3801. Unfortunately, these courses are not offered in the upcoming academic year. So what next steps? Update your degree plans. I assume you all have them. Talk to an academic advisor if you still have questions, and then register for your courses. And then you might see some common registration errors, right? A prerequisite and test score error indicates that you don't have the prerequisites for a certain course. Go back and satisfy those prerequisites. Don't try to advance into the course. You won't be granted overrides to get in. If you see a program restriction error, you're trying to register for a course that is restricted to students in a certain program, ensure that your major is declared. Then there's the campus restriction error, which you might see if you're trying to take a course that's not available at your campus. So you're a Western Jamaica student, you're trying to take a course at Mona, you may see that kind of error. Or a linked course error, a linked course required. you haven't selected all the parts of a course for registration, or the maximum hours exceeded, you have exceeded the maximum number of credits for that semester. If you have further questions, you can reach out to me, Dr. Daniel Folcom. My email address is here, daniel.folcom@uemona.edu.jm, or you can reach out to Dr. Paul Gaynor, who's also the undergraduate coordinator. His email address is paul.gaynor@uemona.edu.jm. Thank you, and all the best with your studies. I hope you can finish at the end of the academic year. All the best.